Hello and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. I'm your host, Sarah Bear, and let's get started. So as you'll notice for right now, things are going a little bit fast. I talked about last time about skipping out on the battles from here to Bill's house, and I decided that I would just speed them up instead and then provide normal commentary over them. However, I do have to say, my dogs are very angry or whatever today. It's pretty much like every 2 or 3 minutes they start barking about something. They see someone walk by, they bark. They hear another dog bark, they bark. They hear children, they bark. They bark at anything and everything, and it's really obnoxious. So I'm sorry if you guys end up hearing that. But yeah. So I just decided to speed up this part of the video like I mentioned. And then when we get back to Bill's house, it will be normal speed. There are some points where audio just kind of comes to a pause for a few seconds or anything. Like there when I was checking my bag, I was checking to see if I had anything for confusion, but I didn't, obviously. Anyways, but some of the parts in the video will come to like a stop for a few seconds. Like I'm waiting on something or there's a pause, and it's because my mom is talking to me about food and the dog and other stuff. So yeah, if you see that, that's why. At that point, I was kind of mad that the Team Rocket member killed off Pikachu because it was almost dead. The Zubat was almost dead, and he's just like, nope, Pikachu's dead instead. Like, oh, okay, thanks. It's really nice of you. Douche. I gotta admit though, the music sped up is kind of funny. Background music. It's like, sounds like, crazy people or something, like... Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to talk about today, besides that stuff, and some of the stuff that I mentioned in the other videos. Oh, there was one thing that I wanted to mention, because I did end up looking it up. Mankey evolves into Primate at 28, and Sparrow evolves exactly at level 20. So, when Sparrow hits 20, Sparrow will become Pharaoh, and around level 28 of our Pokemon being 28, Mankey will evolve into Primate. But yeah, as far as plans go for this in the future, I was thinking about trying to do the Mew thing, but apparently it doesn't work because they changed it between red, blue, and yellow to fire red and leaf green, so I don't think it works anymore. I just kind of wanted to show it to you guys. That's why I paused for so long. I just kind of wanted to show it to you guys, but I don't think it even works. And you'll notice later in this video, for the original part of the cheat, I end up messing it up because the one trainer that you're supposed to avoid looking at ends up fighting me. I'm so mad about that, and you'll see it later. But yeah, I got so mad. That's kind of why I wasn't recording along with the video, because I mean, it would have been funny to hear my voice sped up, I think, but yeah, I just decided not to. Plus, it probably would have been just a lot of like fast forward swearing, because there was points where I just got really, really mad about stuff. Like what happens when I end up fighting that trainer and all that stuff. And when I was mad at the dogs too, because they just bark all the time. And the dog that's specifically under my care, my mom's care, my dad's care, he was never like this. Like, he's only 3 years old, so I mean, he's not that old, but he wasn't like this the first year that we had him. but as soon as my sister and her husband moved in, their dogs started teaching him stuff, and now he does that. But the other thing that he does that's kind of his own thing is he likes to pull trash out of the trash can in the bathroom. In our bathroom. And that's kind of weird. So I just had to change the trash recently because I found tissues on the floor. Used tissues, someone was blowing their nose. So that was really gross. Yeah, I had to change the trash, even though trash pickup is not until Wednesdays around here. But yeah, let's see what else can I do. Fun thing that happened the other day. There he goes. He's barking again. One of my computer programs, was corrupted, and I had to delete all the data from it. So I have, like, the original data, but I don't have anything beyond that. And the other thing, I guess, that was kind of frustrating was, I was doing some homework on the train when I was going to class. Now this is what I'm talking about. Watch. He looks at me when I was trying to go back to heal Squirtle because Squirtle is poison. I was so mad about that. Anyways, so I'm doing some homework on the train while I'm going into class the other day, and I left my calculator on the train. And you know, who would take a calculator? It's just a calculator. Like, why would they do that? And I realized, I went back to the train station, I told them what happened, they ended up calling dispatcher to get in contact with the conductor, and they haven't found it yet. And I mean, like, I know that you have, like, calculators on your computers, or you have calculators on your phone and stuff like that, but this was a scientific calculator. I'd had it since, like, middle school, something like that. I think it was, like, the Texas Instruments TI-83 or whatever. Yeah, I looked it up for Office Max and, like, all these other places, Office Depot and all that. They're still $100. They're still $100. It's almost 10 years now for me. Let's see, because if I had it in 6th grade, 6th grade to high school was 12. So it was 6 years. And now we're going into 4 years. So yeah, about 10 years that I've had this calculator. And it's still $100. Still $100 after 10 years. And they've made better ones. And the better ones are still, like, crazy expensive too. They're still, like, they're, I think, like, the highest they get is, like, $189 or something, or $199? Like, $200 for a freaking calculator? That's ridiculous. But supposedly they're really good and really cool, and you can do stuff with them, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, the reason why I had my TA-83 for one of my classes in high school, sorry if you hear that clicking, in high school was because one of the classes that we had was, or one of the classes that I elected to take was programming, and it was programming stuff on your calculator, like specifically on TIs and stuff, or the Texas Instruments and whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I had some programs on there, nothing personal, I don't think. But, yeah, because I don't think I put anything personal on it. But, yeah, they told me, like, oh, you know, we'll get in contact with the guy, and he'll bring the calculator back, and it will be fine. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go back later that day, and I asked them if my calculator had come in, and they were like, no, just keep checking back over the next couple of days. Because sometimes it takes a couple of days to get back around. I don't understand how it would take that long. Honestly, because the way that they described the situation to me was that when stuff like that gets reported, it goes to the end of the line, and then at the end of the line, if they find the item, they pick it up, and then they take it on, and then they put it on a train coming back around, and then they take it to that train station, or they take it to the main train station in the city, and it's just like dogs barking again. Yep, there you go. Like, how could it have already been over a day and they haven't found it yet? I mean, I don't know. That really baffles me. I have no idea. But I don't know. I don't work on trains, so I guess maybe that's why I don't know why it's not there yet. I don't work for train people. But yeah, so I was pretty upset about that. But my professor was nice enough to let me borrow hers for a little bit. Again, if you hear the barking, which you probably will, I'm really, really, really sorry. There's nothing that I can do about it right now unless I pause everything and start screaming at them, and I kind of don't want to do that. So I will handle it after all of this is done and over with. But yeah, I'm really, 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 really sorry about this. Because it's annoying for me, too. I don't... But, yeah. Continuing on. And now we're back to normal speed. You might still be able to hear the dog barking. They're back outside. Yeah, but they're barking still. What's this? Fairy. Hiya! I'm a Pokemon! No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Bill! Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, lady. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here? Yeah. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. That sounds very dangerous. Sarah initiated the teleporter cell separator. So what happens to that Pokemon DNA that he gets separated from? It's a Clefairy sprite, but where's the Clefairy go? Will's still here, but where'd the Clefairy go? Yeehaw! Thanks, lady. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Sarah received an SS ticket from Bill. Bill! Sarah put the SS ticket in the key items pocket. That cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. I hear there's lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stay in fancy dues. First thought I said stay. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. So you can't click on any of this stuff. So I guess that Clefairy is just gone forever. That's a scary thought. What are these people doing?
This cape is famous date spot. It's a famous date spot. See, the gym leader has high hopes about this place.
Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. Wow, thanks for pointing out that I'm alone. Dick. Who cares what you think? You're just pixels. Okay, enough of that. Alright, so let's go to the Pokemon Center. Heal up real quick. Okay, Pokemon Center would like be here to Pokemon back to perfect. Yeah, okay, take your Pokemon for a few seconds. That's totally not what she sounds like at all. Thank you for waiting. We're trying Pokemon to full health. How do you get? Yeah, that's not what she said. Oh, but I think I'm clever. Not really, I just decided to have a little bit of fun with it. Yo, champ in the making! Let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all the water with grass-type Pokemon, or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap! Yep, that was my plan to do that. So you can actually go around and avoid this guy. But I'm not going to, I'm going to fight him. After all, let's do it. I noticed how the first thing that he said was splash. What is that about? What? What? Summer Lewis would like to battle. He sent out a horsey. Yay, horsey. We still got Mankey out. Which is fine. I'm gonna switch to Pikachu though. I could leave Mankey out because they're just gonna do normal damage to each other, but I didn't really want to. And I know that this is gonna do normal damage as well, but the Thunder Shock will do double damage. Because it's super effective! As that guy was talking about earlier. Also, I want some opinions on this, because if I do it, it won't be for a while, but I am actually considering evolving Pikachu, but to do so, you need a Thunderstone. Currently don't have a Thunderstone, and I mean, honestly, I was kind of considering it. I really like Pikachu, but I also really like Raichu. But I know evolving him is gonna cause him to lose that speed advantage. So, I'm not sure. Leave comments about it, I guess, or send me a message or something. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I probably wouldn't do it for a while, because this is going to take a while as well. But yeah. But I just wanted to throw that out there as an option. We're gonna fight this trainer. What, you? Blah, blah, blah. Misty won't have been bothered? What? I completely missed what she said because I didn't care. I was very confused. Now, for something like this, you don't want to leave Mankey out because, Goldeen sometimes has a chance to have, like, Hornbill or Peck because of the horn on its head. Supersonic. But that would have been super effective to Mankey since Mankey is a fighting type and fighting types are weak to flying moves and psychic moves. So yeah, that would have been bad. That was easy. Blah 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm going to leave things here for next time. Sorry about the entirety of this video being mostly sped up through battles, but I didn't really want to show all of them, so I figured I would just speed them up instead. We will be fighting Misty next time, Cerulean City's gym leader. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you watch more of my videos in the future. Thanks for stopping by. Bye!